Hi, Year 3. Welcome to your last week of Year 3. I can't believe it. Time has flown. So this week we're going to have a bit of a recap week, but we're going to have some games and some fun with the maths this week, okay? So the first 2 days we're going to be solving addition and subtraction problems. Wednesday and Thursday we're going to be solving some multiplication and division problems, which may include a few games. And then on Friday we're going to have an escape room lesson, okay? So we've got a nice fun week planned for our last week in Year 3. So our learning objective today is solving addition and subtraction problems. So Lulu made 236 chocolate cookies and 391 vanilla cookies. How can we find the total number of cookies Lulu made? Okay, so we need to think about the vocabulary in this question. What do you think we need to do? Add or subtract? Well, we know that if we had our working rule, total would be on our adding part of our working rule. So total means adding, okay? So remember, we always put the largest number first. 391, add 236, okay? So I've put it in a column because there's lots of little numbers and we can't really work that out in our head. So 1 add 6, we know makes 7. 90, so remember it's 90 and not 9 because we're in our tens column. 90 add 30 makes 120. Okay, but because it's the short method, we're just going to put the 2 in here and then the 1 below. So we've got 120. And then our hundreds, 300 plus 200 is 500, plus another 100 is 627. Okay, so it's really important you look at the vocabulary in the question, and if it says take away or find the difference, we know finding the difference means taking away, so really read those questions and see what it's asking you to do. Okay, we're using our column method if it's got lots of little numbers, or if it's got a whole 10 question, like 3, for example, I'll write it here, 390 plus 56. We could use a number line, or we could partition the 50 and 6 into 50 and the 56 into 50 and 6. You choose. But because we've got lots of little numbers here, that's what we're going to do. So to look at it as our base 10, we can see what we did. We had 391 add 236. So because we know that the 12 because we know the 90 plus 30 makes 120, our 10 tens will then make another 100. So altogether we've got 600, 2 tens remaining from that 10 we've taken away, and then the 7, so 627. So if we had our base 10 in front of us, that's what it would look like. Okay? So now we have a subtraction problem. How can Hannah subtract to find the answer? Because she's saying here 1 is smaller than 6. So how can she subtract 6 ones from 1? Well, she can't. So what she's going to have to do, she's going to have to exchange from the tens column. Do you remember you borrow from your neighbour? You say to your neighbour, excuse me, can I please borrow a 10? Okay? And their neighbour will be nice and kind and will say, yes, that's absolutely fine. So then that 10 we've borrowed, we're going to take 1 10 away, so that's going to become 20. Then that 10 we've borrowed is going to come over to the ones column. So we've now got 11 take away 6, which makes 5. Okay, then we've got 20 take away 20, which makes 0. And 8 take away nothing, which makes 8. So we've got 805. Cast your minds back to when we've been doing our borrowing ever since Christmas. Okay, so you do know how to do it. You might just need to refresh your mind with a bit of practice. Okay, so again, this is what it looks like if we had our base 10 in school. This is what I'll be showing you. Okay, so we have our 831, and we take away 26. Okay, so again, we can't, have a look up here, we can't take 6 from 1. So we're borrowing from our tens column, which is coming over here. We're going to take 6 away from that, which gives us 5 left. So our answer is going to be 805. Okay, so our 10 became 10 ones. We then took 6 ones away, had 5 left, and then completed the calculation. So remember, you borrow from your neighbour. Okay, you might want to do a couple of practice runs. So if you're at home right now, you can stop the video and have a go at a couple of practice calculations, okay? Or if you're at school, you can do the same, or you can move straight on to the activities for today, okay? So good luck, and I hope you enjoy it, and I'll speak to you tomorrow. Bye.